So if there's one person that I haven't done a video on in a very long time, I would have to say that person is Amber Heard. I really haven't spoken about Amber Heard since around the time of her fiasco in court with Johnny Depp, especially when there was rumors about her not potentially being in the next Aquaman film. But that hasn't really happened in I think a couple months now. But now apparently she has completely left the entire country. She's left Hollywood. She's left the United States. She's completely gone and has ran away from every single one of her problems. It's an absolutely insane story that I heard about, and this is the first time I'm going to read this article, so we're going to read it together. But apparently, it says Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom star Amber Heard reportedly quits Hollywood and moves to Spain following losing verdict in Johnny Depp's defamation lawsuit case. I mean, this is crazy. I would not have thought that she would leave the country, let alone leave Hollywood. This is a narcissistic person. This is someone who absolutely needs the attention to be on her 24/7. So the fact that she left the country makes me wonder exactly why that is. But I'm sure we're going to find out more either in this article or in the future. So let's get into the video, guys. But of course, before we do, just consider hitting that like button because if you do, it'll push us out into the YouTube algorithm. It says, after Johnny Depp vindicated his name, thank God he did, by the way, at his highly publicized 2022 defamation trial against ex-wife Amber Heard, the former Pirates of the Caribbean star had begun a comeback, which includes him serving as the main attraction at the Cannes Film Festival opening night. Meanwhile, Amber Heard has all but disappeared from the limelight. Again, it's something I did not think was going to happen, and if you would have told me, hey, Amber Heard is going to leave the country and she's going to go to Spain and she's going to quit Hollywood, I would have told you were crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. I really would have told you that you were crazy, and I would not have believed a single word that would have came out of your mouth. But apparently, it's 100% true. It says, according to the Daily Mail reporter Alison Boshoff, the reason for Heard's absence is that the actress has apparently made the decision to quit acting and raise her 2-year-old surrogate daughter, Ona, away from the public eye. In support of this goal, Heard is said to have relocated to a secluded home just outside of Madrid, Spain. Isn't that a little extreme, though? I mean, as a celebrity with all this money, surely you would have been able to afford yourself some sort of way to be able to live in seclusion in the United States. I mean, if you go to Madrid, Spain, sure, maybe people won't recognize you as much, but again, you're still a worldwide celebrity. People have seen your face in movies all over the world. So I don't know if this is necessarily the logical reason as to why she left, but hey, if she wants to raise her surrogate daughter, by all means, go for it. It is what it is. It says she's bilingual in Spanish and is happy there, raising her daughter away from all the noise, a friend of the Drive Angry actress disclosed to the Daily Mail. I don't think she's in any hurry to return to work or to Hollywood, they added, but she will probably come back when the time is right for the right project. So this just seems like a way to kind of let steam kind of blow off. You know what I mean? Like, she's trying to let the smoke blow and she's not trying to be out in the public eye. And she figures right now, she's probably one of the most hated women in Hollywood. Let's be real. Nobody likes Amber Heard. So because of that, she's thinking if she disappears for a couple years and in the time she can raise her daughter, she's got plenty of money. So she can sit on it, raise her daughter, and then come back a few years later. And hopefully everybody would have forgotten what she did to Johnny Depp. Whether that's actually the truth or not, that's, time's gonna tell. Obviously, we're still in the beginning of this, so it's so hard to tell whether or not this is gonna be effective. But I think what people saw her do to Johnny Depp is going to have a lasting effect for the rest of her life, career-wise. I don't think she's going to be able to walk away from that publicly. So if she does come back to Hollywood in the future, the fans are definitely not going to let her live her down. I'm almost guaranteed. Will some people forget? Yeah, probably, but most people won't. A lot of people love Johnny Depp, and I really don't think they're going to let her forget it. So it says further, Bolshoff reports that Heard hasn't worked in quite some time, with her last two roles being Grace Burnham in a 19th century horror piece, In the Fire, which she filmed in spring of 2022. It has yet to receive any official release plans, and Mira in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which filmed in 2021 and will finally hit theaters this Christmas. Well, that's a movie I'm definitely never going to see. I can guarantee you that 100%. I am not interested in most DC films. I'm just being honest with you. I like their singular stories, you know what I mean? Like, I love The Joker. That was such a great movie. I love the Batman films. Every single Batman film has been pretty much spot on for the most part. Everybody who has taken up the mantle of playing Batman has put their own spin on it, and they've done it successfully for the most part. Obviously, there are some Batmans that are better than others, but ultimately they've all been pretty good. So I really don't think that I'm very interested in a DCU universe because I just want to see the singular stories that I expect from DC, and I really feel like they should have stuck to that. But I mean, that's not here though. That has nothing to do with this video. We'll go over that in a future video. It says Heard's career came crashing down on June 1st of 2022 when a Fairfax County, Virginia jury found that the now former actress had both defamed Depp and acted with malice by publishing her now infamous Washington Post op-ed. Specifically, the jury was tasked with determining whether or not specific statements found within the op-ed, despite not naming Depp directly, were intended to defame her ex-husband and if Heard was responsible for their publication. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody who knows the case and anybody who watched it and knows the details of the case knows that Amber Heard 100% had malice in her heart when she made that op-ed. Just plain and simple. She knew that she was going after Depp's name. She knew that people were going to put two and two together and put Johnny Depp's name to the allegations that were being made in the op-ed. And I'm glad that Johnny Depp was managed to clear his name. But the problem with that is that since we're in the days of social media and cancel culture, Johnny Depp clearing his name means absolutely nothing at all. Like, Johnny Depp unfortunately got canceled right away because they couldn't wait to cancel him, because the moment a woman makes any allegations to a man, it's immediate cancellation. Nobody even gives them a second chance. Very rarely do they get to redeem themselves, and even when they're found to be innocent, they still lose everything and the woman loses nothing. Even when she's found to be lying, they still lose nothing. If anything, they get propped up on a pedestal. The only difference is here with Amber Heard, a lot of people loved Johnny Depp, and that love for Johnny Depp has led people to not be so willy-nilly into believing all women in this scenario. So people know that Amber Heard is a liar 100%, and they're willing to stand by Johnny Depp, even though normally that would not be the case. It says, conversely, in the case of Heard's $100 million counter defamation claim, the same jury found in favor of the actress regarding her accusation that Depp's former attorney, Adam Waldman, made certain false statements about her to the press while acting as the actor's representative. However, in her claim that Waldman's statements were made with actual malice, the jury ruled against her, ultimately awarding the actress only $2 million in damages. While Heard has since left the limelight for the Spanish shores, Depp's career has been on a massive upswing. And I'm glad that it is because, again, like I said earlier, you rarely see that. You very rarely see that. And it takes an actor of that caliber to even be able to come remotely close to being able to have an upswing in his career after getting canceled. So, again, I'm shocked that it's happening, but I'm glad it's happening to Johnny Depp because I do not believe wholeheartedly that he deserved what he got that came to him from this whole debacle with Amber Heard. He did not deserve it at all. I'm sure they were shitty to both like each other. I'm sure that relationship was completely toxic in every way imaginable, but that doesn't mean that this man's career deserves to be ruined for it and she gets to get off scot-free. So again, I'm glad she didn't get off scot-free, and I'm glad Johnny Depp is getting his career back slowly. It says not only has the actor kept busy by appearing as the face of the new Dior campaign and performing live music with musical partner Jeff Beck, but his new film, Gian Dubarry, in which he portrays King Louis, is currently set to hit theaters on May 16th. Well, that's great, man. Listen, more power to Johnny Depp. I hope he's able to pull through, and I hope his career continues to go upwards. Amber Heard is definitely trying to pull something with this Spain move. Do not get it twisted, and and it's one of those things that we're not going to know exactly what's going on or the reasoning for it until we see time pass. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.